Hello, welcome to this session about how to install SAP Business One 9.1 version for SAP HANA. So we will start here from the scratch. So SUSE Linux 11 SP3 has been installed. We have here the desktop, the GNOME desktop. And I will open first in the packages Linux folder, which I copied to this server. I will open the admin guide. And we'll jump to the prerequisites. And you can see here that SP2 or 3 is a prerequisite of /11 and HANA 74, as well as Samba and other libraries which will come here below. So we need to ensure that these are all installed. So I will start with Samba in this example and go to Just. And I will just enter Samba, and I can see that Samba is already installed. And I will just need to quickly configure it so that it's started. Okay, so I click on Next. Service start I put on during boot and say OK. Alright, so next step is about installing the libraries. So I click on the software management. And now I check the Samba version. So enter Samba. And we can see here that Samba is installed with the version 3.6.3050. And yeah, let's see. We need the version 18, so 50 is higher, so this is fine. So one other example I will just quickly show you, and then for the rest I will skip this in the demo and go this through by myself. So let's check, for example, the lib OpenSSL. So I will write here OpenSSL. And you can see the lib OpenSSL is used to version 54.1. And we have here 26.1, so I'm higher, that's fine. So I will go through the rest and continue then with the demo. Alright, so I've checked all the libs. In my case, all of them were pre-installed. And now I will continue with the installation of HANA. So there are different ways to do it. There's a graphical setup. So for those who prefer to go with the graphical setup, they can go to, for example, here the HANA client and choose the HTTP setup, which is a graphical installation. This was now the 32-bit client. Or you can just go to the terminal and start the command HTTP installation inst. And this will start not the UI, the wizard, it will start here a command line installation, which I prefer. So I just press enter because I don't want to, I want to install a new database client, 64-bit this time, 32-bit is already installed. Press enter, press again enter. And that's it. And the same I will do with the HANA database. So here I will start again the HTTP installation. Before doing this, you should check in Just the host names. So just enter host names. You should check, that's what I recommend you, that the host name, including the alias or the full host name, that this is also here bind it to the real IP address. It's not mandatory, but I can recommend it because some services of Business One, like the analytics, may fail if this is not correctly configured. And even HANA installation can fail if this is wrongly configured. Okay, so I will start now the installation of HANA. So I will just press enter because my mount of the RAID is on HANA. Yeah. So you can always check your mounts. Just one quick tip here with df-h, you can see all the different file systems, and for example here you can see that my biggest drive is 400 plus gigabyte has been mounted to HANA. This is my RAID. So I will choose /HANA as installation path, which is standard. If you have a different mount point for your RAID, like SAP data or HANA mount, then you need to change it. The system ID is always NDB and instance number 00. This is new with release 74. So in this kind, I will use it as a production environment. Okay, because this is also in my HANA mount, I will just accept this all. I will set a password for the system user. And here I will enter the flag that the HANA will, if you reboot the server, that HANA will always be started after the reboot has finished. Okay, and now this will take some time installing HANA, so I will come back to this recording in a few seconds. Okay, as we can see here, the installation has been finished, and we will continue now with the AFL, which is needed to display or generate the predictive values for the pervasive dashboards. So later in the Business One client, you can create your own dashboards, and if you want to use the forecasting feature, then this library needs to be installed and configured. So we will also install this package. So SAP HANA system is NDB. This also takes some time, so I will pause. Okay, so the AFL has been successfully installed. So what I will do now is, as we have installed HANA, HANA Client and AFL, we are done with the base setup. So we also check the libraries, check the host name, and we also started the Samba service. So now we can have a quick look again at the prerequisites guide. So let's start from scratch. So we have /11 SP3 in this case. We have revision 74 installed. We have the database client for 32-bit and 64-bit installed, Samba and AFL, as well as all these libraries. Okay, so in the next part, I will install SAP Business One, and the typical setup of Business One server and server tools and so on, this has all been merged for HANA into the server components. And these are available on the DVD in a folder called Packages Linux. And inside this folder, we have the server components. And this one we can start with the command install.bin. And this will run a wizard. which looks familiar for the consultants who already did installation in Windows. So just click on Next. So the Business One server tools and so on should not be on the HANA RAID, so we will install them on a different folder. And as the HANA certified servers have a RAID 1 for the operating system, this will mean that even this folder is secured through a second hard disk. But this can be reinstalled easily. More important is that the HANA databases are stored safely on a RAID 5. So we just say next here. And now we can choose what we want to install. I will install almost everything on this server. So let's quickly check. We landscape management system, landscape directory, okay. Then extension manager is a new tool to package and deploy add-ons. So we all need this. And demo databases, I will choose some of them like Brazil. And let me go down further. We will have Germany, France, and then also let's take USA. Okay, let me just see if just wanted to have Spain as well. Okay. All right, and with this I will continue. Microsoft Outlook integration server I don't need, but the add-ons and the analytical features I will install all of them. And the service layer, this is if you have extreme applications or add-ons leveraging the service layer to contact, let's say, work with via OData protocol with Business One data. So I will keep it. Maybe in future we will develop something like this on this machine. So next. That's the standard port for the SLD service as well as the analytics service. So we say next, define a site user password. Okay. I will use the self-signed certificate. Now I need to enter the port of the HANA server, which is 315, as we use the instance 00. So these are these two zeros. Database username is system, and the password I defined during the HANA installation. I will also use here a self-signed certificate, and I will not use the domain user authentication. So here we can define the service layer load balancer. So here we have 3 predefined. I just need in my demo server here 1 load balancer, that's enough for me. Next. And now I will install it. And as this will take also some minutes, I will pause here and come back as soon as the installation has finished. So as you can see, the HANA installation has finished and everything is successful. So we say next, and we will restart the instance for the Extreme App framework, which takes only a few minutes. With this, we installed successfully Business One 9.1 version for SAP HANA. What you should do in the next steps is for sure install the Business One client and enter the HANA server together with the port 40,000 as the license or SLD server, and also apply a license. I will quickly show you how this works. So as in 9.0, the SLD has a web front end and you can access it via an URL. So this is HTTPS. In this case, the machine name is HANA B1 by the port 40,000, and then control center with capital C 2 times. And okay, we understand the risk. This is the self-signed certificate. So we need to confirm it. And then we enter here the B1 site user. Is the password. And we can see now that the HANA database has an entry here as a server, as well as all the 5 demo databases I have installed during the setup. Then we can see here under services also the direct link to the license manager, where we need to import a valid license. So we can have a quick look here. Just log in again. So this is the hardware key. You need to keep it for the license ordering. And we have also here the analytics platform. And in here, so you can see that everything is authorized and up and running. And we have 5 companies. So I will look at the companies. And all of them need to be initialized. So I will start with the first one, which will get the French model language. We can choose different one, but for France, of course, we will take the French model language. So all the KPI and dashboard widgets will be in French. And also the semantic layer will be in French. So all the fields like customer name, address, and everything will be French words. So I say initialize. And this will take now for every database like 5 to 10 minutes. And when this is done, we can then log in Business One and use Enterprise Search and the Analytics Designer. So we should be then ready to go ahead with a fresh HANA installation. There's one more thing I want to show you. So here in HANA Studio, when we edit the system and do a double click on it, we can see the status and the administration view of our server. So we have SUSE Linux Enterprise Server 11.3, we have AFL installed, and so on. And we have here in the configuration tab an additional task to do, and in the daemon ini we need to go to the script server, and on the instance here flag we need to do a double mouse click and enter a new value, which is 1, to activate the forecasting functionality in SAP Business One. After we have saved the setting, we need to go to the landscape tab and just do a right click on the script server and say reconfigure service and say yes, so that the new settings will apply immediately. So with this we have done everything on the HANA side which is needed for installation. There are other informations and notes available in terms of maintenance. What you need to do, there is a script which will delete on a regular basis the log files, which is mandatory because otherwise the hard disks will get full soon. So please download these scripts. I can show you quickly where to get them. So first of all, you need to go to the SDN. And on the SDN, you go here on Products, SAP Business One. And in here, we have on the left side, we have SAP Business One HANA Topics. And here, you can find different nodes as well as blogs. For example, how to perform a schema backup or import with different name, and how to schedule cron, to schedule and backup. This is also very important. And here are regular system administration tasks. So if we go inside here, this block, you can get a detailed introduction how to apply the settings and scripts which are needed to keep HANA up and running also on a long time perspective, to do regular maintenance, and of course here cleaning up, which is very important. So there you can also then see the session, how to schedule a cron to do this regularly. With this, I would like to thank you for watching this session and say bye-bye.